The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harm, and you haven't been. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. When you are distressed by an external thing, it's not the thing itself that troubles you, but only your judgment of it, and you can wipe this out at a moment's notice. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. We have the power to hold no opinion about a thing, and to not let it upset our state of mind, for things have no natural power to shape our judgments. Look back over the past with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too. Be content with what you are and wish not change, nor dread your last day, nor long for it. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. Begin each day by telling yourself, "Today I shall be," meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength, which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. You have power over your mind. not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. The present moment is all that we have. Everything is ephemeral: fame, possessions, life itself. It all passes away. Do every act of your life as if it were your last. Do not act as if you had 10,000 years to throw away. Death stands at your elbow. Remember, matter, how tiny your share of it. Time, how brief and fleeting your allotment of it. Fate, how small a role you play in it. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water round it. Each day provides its own gifts. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Your days are numbered. Use them to throw open the windows of your soul to the sun. The longest lived and those who will die soonest lose the same thing. The present is all that they can give up, since that is all you have, and what you do not have you cannot lose. Receive wealth or prosperity without arrogance, and be ready to let it go. If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them, and it is in your power to wipe out that judgment now. Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by, and another takes its place, and this too will be swept away. In your actions, don't procrastinate. In your conversations, don't confuse. In your thoughts, don't wander. In your soul, don't be passive or aggressive. In your life, don't be all about business.